What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we are doing nothing under the hood. Doesn't require anything underneath the hood, but what we are doing is something very exciting cosmetically. Oh, and did I mention how simple this mod is? It's not going to take us more than 10-15 minutes here on each side. Requires just a few tools. It's seriously one of those mods I think anyone could really do with just a few tools. If you have Torx bits, you can do this mod. So let's get right into it. Got two DRL modules. These will change the lights from white to yellow. This is what they look like right now. So let's get into swapping those out. First step, go ahead and unplug your battery. Then we're gonna be taking off the two front wheels. Alrighty, and with that wheel off, now we have to remove those two, this one on the inside right here. I'm gonna remove this whole inner wheel liner. It's not held on by much. One back there hidden. That one, these two. Remove all of these screws and this whole thing will pop off. And then we'll get to the headlight module right behind. Show you exactly what we're going for here. This is the module that we need. So we're gonna remove this screw right here. It's also a 10mm, and then we'll be able to access this. All right, and basically this is the module that we're going for in here. There's a T20 right there. There's a T20 up there, and then one right here. Same concept for other BMW headlights. You'll just have to look for the heat sink. On the G series, a lot of them are behind this wheel liner. On the F series, a lot of them are up top. You can get them from the engine bay. That's how my F22 and 240 was. So we'll remove all three of these and then pull this off. Also just wanted to interrupt this part of the video. I'm making space right now in my garage. I still have a few pieces that I haven't got rid of. Stock turbos for sale, stock intake systems for sale, charge pipe, any of the stock turbo stuff I still have. If anyone's interested in buying it, let me know. I'm also posting on Facebook, so if it sells before then, obviously out of luck, but go ahead and hit me up on Instagram if you're interested in buying that. It is a good solid turbo. It was running perfectly whenever I took it off the car. Front and backside. I don't have the downpipe anymore for it. I did already sell that, but yeah, if you're interested in the stock turbo, let me know. There's a seal on it, so just be a little bit careful. You can usually fish it down. And the video cut off, but basically what you're doing here is this connector will be slid onto these pins. You're just pulling down on the connector. There's no clips or anything like that. It just simply hooks on like that, and the whole module slides back up there, so that's how we'll reinstall it as well. Let's take this over to the bench and get this swapped over. All right, and now that it's on our bench, there's two T20s holding the board to the heatsink. 1 and 2. And I'm just gonna take a razor blade and try and pry underneath there. Just really take your time and do this carefully to go underneath there and not cut anything on there. After you pry around it for long enough, it'll come free. Swapping this one out. This one is the left side. So we'll get the one that has the L on it right there, left side. Just clean up the surface from the old paste. And this is the provided thermal glue. Not sure how good this stuff is really, but do a drop there. There. Kind of spread it out a little bit. And then you'll reinstall the T20s. And excuse any of the background noise if you can hear that. There's a storm going on outside. Actually, at the time of this recording, Greensburg, Kansas is getting ready to get hit by a EF4 tornado, I think they said it was. Possibly. I don't know. I was just watching Ryan Hall's live stream, and they're about to get hit Those poor guys can't catch a break. Greensburg, Kansas was the first ever EF5 rated tornado back in 07. They got pummeled. Yeah, it's the Midwest and it's tornado season, so kind of to be expected. Don't forget to reinstall this. So reinstall that wheel liner, repeat the steps on the other side, and then we'll do a grand reveal here. Wasn't really going to show anything on the passenger side, but as I was looking at this and I took the cover out, you can see the entire turbo setup. If you notice right in there, looks like my oil drain is leaking, which is not good. So now I have to address that. Probably going to do that off camera, but definitely something I want to address. It looks like it's seeping. Not good. Not good at all. Alrighty, it is now the next morning. Just reconnected the battery. Gonna turn the lights off here and get a first look at the yellow. Hopefully both of them turn on. But here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, those look good. You know, I had these yellow DRLs on before. I took them off when I started doing all the other mods, just because I didn't think they'd start to look right. Now, as much as I think that this looks, pretty good, I ultimately want to leave it up to you guys. I prefer the white. As much as I think this looks good, I prefer the white, just because I think the blue calipers kind of clash with the yellow. I don't know, just personal preference, but I prefer white. I'm gonna leave it up to the comments on this video as well as the poll on my Instagram. So if you wanna partake in that and have a final decision on what stays, what goes, go ahead and head over there. Also, some exciting content coming up. I may or may not be picking up a new car for the channel / daily. I might be doing a little light modifications on that, but it's a rare one. They only made 580 of these. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. It's 580 something of them. They made less than 600 of this specific car. I'm gonna leave it at that. Feel free to take your guesses if you'd like, but it should be a fun daily. If you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. It just lets me know that I'm doing a good job. Looking at the analytics of all my videos, less than 10% of the people that watch are actually subscribed. So let's get that number up a little bit. I'm making a pretty long and detailed video over the Chinese imported products and stuff like that. So that'll be next week's video. The week after should be the car reveal. I need a daily. I want to go stupid on this car. This is my only car. I can't go as far as I want with it being a daily. It's gonna need to be down for a second. So picking up another car, and it should be pretty fun. Leave down in the comments whether or not you like the yellow or the white more, and we'll go based off that. I don't have a problem switching them back. I prefer white, so. Alrighty, have a good one.